Imagine two identical business setups. One quote reads 5,750 dirhams. The second quote demands 25,000 dirhams. This video explains exactly why. I am presenting this for Best Solution. They are Dubai's leading company formation specialist since 2003. Optimizing for the cheapest initial price tag is the most common mistake founders make. Choosing the lowest number before analyzing your operational needs leads to expensive structural corrections later. An e-commerce license is a strict legal requirement. Operating online without this specific permit constitutes illegal trading in the United Arab Emirates. Securing the correct license establishes your registered corporate status. This legal standing allows you to open corporate bank accounts and accept online customer payments. This chart highlights the total market scale. The United Arab Emirates e-commerce sector is worth 12.3 billion United States dollars today. Analysts forecast that figure will reach 21 billion by 2031. A standard e-commerce license permits the sale of electronics, fashion, and home goods. High-compliance categories like alcohol and pharmaceuticals demand separate regulatory approvals. Selecting the cheapest license option without mapping your legal boundaries guarantees operational failure. You must build a solid foundation to capture value in this growing market. This map details the free zone distribution rule. A free zone company can sell online across the entire country. However, physically delivering goods to mainland consumers usually requires a registered local distributor. This decision tree illustrates your primary legal paths. Founders choose between an e-trader license for individuals and a full license for registered companies. The e-trader route serves United Arab Emirates nationals. Foreign founders secure the full company license through a free zone or mainland jurisdiction. You must treat your jurisdiction choice as a business model decision. It is never simply a pricing decision based on generic online advice. This formula reveals the online business trap. Combining local inventory with local consumers functionally transforms your digital business into a mainland retail operation. A free zone license features a lower starting cost. It perfectly suits international first, lean digital sellers testing the regional market. A mainland license demands a higher starting investment. It grants operational freedom for targeting local consumers. You must answer 3 diagnostic questions before licensing. Define your revenue source, map your inventory location, and identify your primary audience. Defining your physical operations and target audience immediately eliminates incorrect jurisdictions. This disciplined approach removes misleading headline pricing from your setup equation entirely. Buying a mismatched, ultra-cheap license creates an immediate banking bottleneck. Banks frequently reject corporate account applications when the license contradicts the actual business activity. This waterfall chart outlines your realistic capital requirements. A functional all-in operational budget ranges from 15,000 to 35,000 dirhams. The base fee expands quickly. You must allocate funds for residence visas, your corporate immigration file, and mandatory flexi-desk facilities. Selling high-risk goods like cosmetics pushes your total costs higher. These categories require heavy compliance checks and secondary government approvals. Refusing to budget for the true operational reality of visas and banking leaves you vulnerable. Your business becomes legally registered, but practically paralyzed. This roadmap tracks the actual timeline to launch. Step 1 requires defining your exact activity and model to rule out incorrect jurisdictions. Step 2 demands your jurisdiction choice. Select a free zone or mainland setup to lock in your legal framework. Step 3 is reserving your corporate trade name. Your chosen name must strictly follow all local naming rules and regulations. Step 4 secures your initial government approval. This phase includes any mandatory secondary department reviews for specialized product categories. Step 5 moves into document processing. You will submit your passport copies, pay the official fees, and receive your digital license. Step 6 handles your personal residency documentation. You must process mandatory medical tests and biometrics to secure your Emirates identity card. Step 7 is your final and slowest hurdle. You must apply for corporate banking and successfully integrate your online payment gateways. Operations cannot commence until you clear the final hurdle of banking integration. Relying on fast license issuance guarantees missing your actual launch deadlines. Obtaining your license is just the beginning of your journey. The real operational work lies in securing banking, registering for tax, and establishing logistics. United Arab Emirates banks conduct intense scrutiny on new accounts. You must prepare your source of funds, supplier data, and volume projections well in advance. This number is your strict value-added tax registration threshold. Crossing 375,000 dirhams requires immediate registration to avoid severe penalties. The corporate tax system utilizes this exact same threshold. A 9% corporate tax applies directly to your annual profits above that figure. You must dismiss the 2-day setup myth immediately. A realistic operational timeline stretches across several weeks of diligent administrative work. Best Solution has successfully formed over 5,000 companies. We watched one founder choose price first and suffer frozen banking. A Danish cosmetics founder aligned their jurisdiction with their consumer model, achieving a perfectly smooth launch. Selling products through social media without a license carries heavy consequences. Fines routinely reach up to 50,000 dirhams for every single illegal transaction. Founders can legally operate their digital businesses from home. You can bypass expensive commercial rent by utilizing a fully compliant FlexiDesk package. Correct decision sequencing dictates determining your model first, license second, and cost third. This discipline separates a stalled venture from a profitable launch. Here are your 3 final takeaways. First, choose your jurisdiction based on your specific operational model, not the initial price tag. Second, realistically, budget 15,000 to 35,000 dirhams. This covers the hidden visa and immigration fees required to launch. Third, prepare your comprehensive banking documentation early. Monitor your revenue against the tax threshold from day 1 to avoid strict penalties. Best Solution operates with a team of over 50 specialists. You can walk into our Business Bay office for a completely free consultation. We will build a personalized roadmap mapping out your exact business plan. A free face-to-face consultation prevents costly structural errors. Do not let the wrong setup decision cost you significantly more time and money later.